Miraculous was one of the greatest shows in the history. I loved it growing up. I loved Miraculous shows since I was a teenager or a kid. But the scene of it. Oh God. It was so messed up. It started with me making Pibby crying videos. Until I got an email from Zag Toons and Gloob Entertainment. They send me this email. Dear Miraculous fan, in Russian we like to present the scene of Marinette's nightmare. A former animator, Adam Kenighton, was fired for making a disturbing clip of Marinette's nightmare. /p, here we go again. There was a file name. It says Marinette Nightmare Beta.mov. /p, here we go again. I clicked it and it started with Marinette's house. /p, here we go again. I said in anger. It shows a back view of the window, then it zoomed in. And it revealed to be Marinette. She was sad and droopy. She looked up a hallucination of Adrian. They left me, they really left. She says that. She started crying realistically. It touched me deeply. Never knew Marinette could cry like that. Poor Marinette. I said in a sad way. Tiki got up to her and says, Marinette, are you okay? Then Marinette turns around and says, I can't believe it, I can't believe they didn't come back. Until they did. They got up into the stairs. And Alia says, are you okay, Marinette? Marinette then got up and her eyes well up with tears. She says, guys, I'm going on a vacation. I'm sorry. But this has to be this way. Goodbye, guys. They were sad to see her like that. Marinette going into the room and she got out of her house. She walks around the road, then the breach, until something was a little bit off. The ground started shaking. And the ground of the breach started making a huge hole. Similar to one of Sieg's Playmate movie. Then Marinette made a started yelp as she was falling into the hole from beneath her. A strange shadow appears and, dear Lord, it was Leela. Well, no, she had the hawk moth Miraculous. She was disbelief and shocked. Leela. But how could this be possible? She said in shock. As Leela smiles, chuckling. She says, well, Marinette, your life is gonna be a living hell. As a hole began to get even bigger, Marinette made a startled yelp. As she was falling from beneath. As she was falling down, then she fell into a dumpster. Then she saw an empty oblivion. She got up and she got grabbed by one of the burned skin hands, and she got grabbed by one of them. As she was got into an empty oblivion, she got grabbed by one of more burned skin hands. She fell in and fell into a ground. She looked around and it Paris. And dear Lord, it looked post-apocalyptic. Marinette was looking around. She saw her home she was living in. It was post-apocalyptic. She even began hyperventilate. Until she sees an army of zombies. She was running away until she got grabbed by one of the burned arms. She sees Adrian, which is Chat Blanc. He says, do you really think we were gonna live happily ever after? Marinette then says, Adrian, snap out of it. Then Adrian, which is Chat Blanc, says, I will destroy you. Marinette was shocked and disbelief by this. She was falling into an oblivion again. Until then, she was got by one of Chat Blanc's arms. Chat Blanc says, don't worry, ma lady. You will soon be safe. As Marinette was waking up from her nightmare, I was shocked, and mostly scared at the same time. The scene was incredibly disturbing. Why would Zag made this, and whose idea is this? It was Adam Kenighton for sure. I knew it. I said in anger. It was that thing.